again, but not only did she do it again.
Yeah. So
yeah.
that just says
Actually, we're gonna go back in time since you put the starting soon screen on. So we'll just start this whole thing again.
That was for the VODs. I'm gonna cut it apart, okay? Dang. That almost worked. I gotta really find out where my box cutter went to. The ceramic one I bought. So this is a snake one. Reel in your destiny. So basically, you're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. Dang. I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC. So first time, I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly. So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray. And I could, like, spot her. Because she's so tall. I love her, though. I love her. I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams. But the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah. I love TCTC, so. But when you put it, you know, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray. And I could, like, spot her. Because she's so tall. I love her, though. I love her. It was... yeah, so...
yeah.
That just says
Actually, we're gonna go back in time since you put the starting soon screen on. So we'll just start this whole thing again.
That was for the VODs. I'm gonna cut it apart, okay? Dang.
It again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con. It's the
Panda
and Phantom show. That was a seamless transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's finally learned how to stream. Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 100. That almost worked. I gotta really find out where my box cutter went to. The ceramic one I bought. So this is a snake one. Reel in your destiny. So basically, you're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, you know, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute.
Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause, applause. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly. That almost worked. I gotta really find out where my box cutter went to. The ceramic one I bought. So this is a snake one. Reel in your destiny. So basically, you're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. Okay, dang. I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC. So seeing collection.
Again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC. So cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. But when you put it, you know, on the cards, on the things, they look very cute.
Let's give Panda a hand. Yes, all the applause,
Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, thank the Academy. Thank your friend. You've earned it.
Yes, after 109 episodes, I finally got it timed perfectly. And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray. And I could, like, spot her. Because she's so tall. I love her, though. I love her. It was... You're trying to grab the snake, but not the eels. Ah! Okay. And as with all Oink games, can you put it back into the box?
That's the game after the game.
Exactly. So there's a bag. Seeing collection.
It again, but not only did she do it again.
And I was just taking a picture. Oh, I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Everyone's so short except for Ray. And I could, like, spot her. Because she's so tall. I love her, though. I love her. It was so cute. They're little manatee heads that you're gonna have floating around. I was like, I mean, a bag of manatee heads does not sound cute. I do want to go to Breakout Con for Game Jams, but the problem is that it's at the same time as TCTC. That was right on top of my forehead. Sorry, scrolling. But yeah, I love TCTC. So
It again, but not only did she do it again.
I do want to go to Breakout Con. It's the
Panda
and Phantom show. That was a seamless transition for the first time. I feel so accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, Panda's following.
Hello everyone, I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. How are you all doing? Happy 4th of July weekend. Perfect timing, Cosmic Beat. Welcome in. Hello, surprise bees. Welcome in as well. How are you all doing? Did y'all do anything fun for the long weekend in the United States? I did something silly. I got the dates mixed up. So the beach party is next weekend, which I won't be able to go to because I'll be at the Omaha Gaming Convention, sadly enough. So yeah, so I bought Portos, drove all the way down for an hour. Luckily, no traffic. Realized that there was no parking, called the host. Nope, next weekend. Drove all the way back, but in between, I had a friend that I needed to catch up with, so I stopped by their place, gave them a bunch of the Portos, caught up, and then went home. I made a card. So this is the card I made. I can show you a top down, but you see how the little hummingbird kind of flaps around. I was trying to make a different card, but this is the one that I came up with. I'll be able to show you without the whole magic of the green screen and everything. Yeah, so I had a relaxing, and then the fireworks kept me up all night, so I'm very tired. So I have some coffee instead of tea. So no games were replayed last weekend, but we're gonna play games right now because I'm going to do a from start to finish of 7 islands from Looney Labs. It's funny, I tried to put Looney Labs in the descriptor. You know how there's that announcement that I'm going live? You're like, Twitch doesn't like your use of the word loony. So, hello, Deadpan. Welcome in. How's it going? From start to finish. Yeah. But yes, so no gaming this weekend. I kept myself away from a lot of the sales too, so that was like hard, very, very hard for me. But gotta save up. I have multiple cons I have to go to, so I have to pay for all those flights. So gotta not buy the sales stuff and save money so I can go and visit people IRL in real life. So that's fun. It is hot. I hope y'all are staying safe. I'm gonna put on a little fan and hopefully it won't be too loud for everybody. I got this little fan that can twist and hopefully I can clip it onto my belt and then it's going to blow air up my shirt. Which way does it go? Okay, good. It goes that way. So that's what's gonna happen. But as well, over especially the summer cons, it's gonna be so hot, y'all, so hot. Ah, man. But I ate some yummy, yummy, yummy Portos. And yeah, I don't want to bake cookies. I don't want to open up the oven. But I have a, what do you call it? It's the countertop oven. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear that. But I have a countertop oven. You know, one of those toaster / convection oven. It's like a toaster air fryer deal, but it's bigger. And those just don't bake it as well. It does not bake my cookies as well. So I don't know if I want to use those. And plus you can't put as many in there. Usually I have like, let's see, each tray could have about 12 cookies on it. And so I'll have like 2 to 3 trays in there. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. This coming up weekend is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be at the Omaha Gaming Convention. And I will be there from Thursday to Sunday. So that means that I will only be streaming on Tuesday next week. And we're going to be doing a lot of fun. I will be demoing layers all weekend. Hopefully I'll have time to also play games and check out the exhibit hall. I already bought my tickets for the tour of Omaha. Hopefully next year I can go back and I can go to the zoo. Go a day early or stay a date later and go to the amazing zoo that they have over there. But we'll see what happens. And also today, not only am I playing 7 Islands from start to finish, I'll be doing Rolling Reggie's mid-year board game tag. And so that's going to be fun. And we'll be answering some of those questions as well. There's 8 of them. Y'all can follow along or answer them yourselves. Bonzinator! 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 Welcome in, everybody! Bonz Raiders! It's a Bonz Raid! The Bonz turkey's funny. I like the booties, though. Let's see, my favorite... Yes, those are the booties. These are the booties. They don't shake when they come flying out, but yes. Oh man. How are you doing, Bonds? Are you staying cool? One of the hardest working people in board gaming content creation. Welcome in, friends. How are you doing, Bonds? I should tag you here too, but I already have my 3. I've over tagged for the mid-year.
Sweet
The mid-year board
27
game
just
tag.
subscribed.
So. Oh, thank you so much, Sweet and Low. Subscribe for 30 months. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely amazing. Woo-hoo. Yes, Bonds, go find food. Go get a drink. Go to the restroom. Bonds had a lovely, fun stream in the morning playing Mario Kart and other games. with everyone in her lovely community. Please go follow Bonds. And if you are already following Bonds, go join her Discord. It's a lot of fun. A lot of amazing people in there as well. But yeah, thank you so much, Sweet and Low, for your subscription with Prime. So if you don't know, you have Amazon Prime. You can subscribe to one Twitch streamer for free each month, and you can switch it up. And I'm so honored to have you choose me this month, because that really does support me. And thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Man, I'm just like, I have to really like think of all of the joys. Be grateful, right? Be grateful. Yeah, now you got the booty emotes, the panda booty emotes, the panda booty emotes. So I'm pretty sure you have the Bonds booty emotes. We gotta get more people into the booty emote game, because Benita's no longer here, and John from Cribbage and More does not have a booty emote, which is kind of sad. Does Jamie Daggers have a booty emote? Jamie Daggers does not have a booty emote. I feel like she needs a booty emote as well. Y'all, we should just start. Why does Kestrel not have a booty emote? Come on, Kestrel should have one as well. Where's my Bonds booty emotes? There we go. Booty emotes like these, like this. Oh, mine's. Nah, that's interesting. I guess because I use the animation from Twitch to animate it versus having it already pre-animated, so it still stays animated while it floats around. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Cass definitely should win. Reina too. Why does Reina not have one? Also, she should be streaming today, right? Yeah. Is the World Cup still going on? I don't watch it. I know Bonds does, but I don't know if it's still going on or not. I don't know if there's playing in California. I don't think so. Ah, look at all these booty emotes. Very nice collection, Cosmic Beat. Who is mine and Bonds? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta click the elsewhere. Is that Timey? No, Timero. And then we have Waterman 127 Snorlax Shake. And we have Waterman also has Eevee Rave. That's so cute. That's so cute. Still going on. Until the 19th. Wow. Okay. Right now I'm feeling the squeeze because I'm going away for the weekend and I only have one weekend between like one whole week to prep for San Diego Comic Con and Gen Con, and right now it's that Gen Con crunch that we're doing. If you don't know, I am the events co-chair for the Rose Gauntlet Foundation. So we put on the BIPOC Lounge at Gen Con, and so all last minute things, last minute meetings are going on, and we need to get things done. So it's a crunch time, and also because I'm gonna be away for all that time, I also have to prep 2 Board Game Geek podcasts like beforehand. So lots going on. Yes. Oh, look at those hearts, Sweet and Low. That's so sweet. By the way, is there any new? Here, we're gonna go down here real quick, and then I might pop out, like, go check out the new Gen Con, if there's any new Gen Con preview, 2026 preview list. BGG is what I was doing. Okay. So yeah, so this is the card. This is the game I'll be playing in a few minutes. This is... Ooh, I didn't realize that happened. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. Everything's following. It's totally fine. This is the card I made yesterday over 4th of July when I came home. Because it's flat, you can't see, but yeah. The little hummingbird is moving around as hummingbirds do. Yeah. So I did that instead of going to the beach and playing games. But Butts, everybody, butts in the chat. I'm just kidding. Let me set this up. Here we go. Okay. So let's do the Gen Con preview list. Let's look at that real quick. Genpei Solo! Hello, Jen. How are you doing? What have you done over the holiday weekend? Okay, so I need to sort by recently added. Zombie Princess Little Mermaid expansion. That one is a must-have. Oh, I gotta sign in. Y'all saw my password again. All the asterisks. Okay, wait, hold on. What's going on? Recently added. Let's refresh this because that's not. Don't look at how many notifications I have, y'all. I'm gonna go down and oh no, we're good. Okay, so recently added. I definitely want Zombie Princess and the expansion. I'll have to pick it up. It's a trap, haunted mouse expansion. Ooh, that's a must-have. Yeah. And then we have Silverman from Plate, roll and spin and move racing. I'll just say undecided. Some racing games are really fun, and some racing games I'm like, yeah. It looks like it's cute. Look at those meatballs with the little skirts. What? That's very, very cute. Oh, I love that. Where like it's part of the board. Did they do Can't Stop? Like that? Is that them as well? Forget. I will be interested in New York, New York. Korean 2nd edition from Wolfgang Kramer. Leaning Tower of Pizza? Oh my gosh. They should have done a like, what was this? The oh god, Goofy movie. That dude should have been in this game. Let's see. This is a dexterity. I'm interested. I know some people don't like it. Gouda Gouda? Cute. Roll, spin, and move animals. Interested. I know it's a kids game. We'll see how much kids it is. I definitely want to go to Plate. The booth is on my list. I don't know anyone from Plate, but yeah. I don't know about area maturity, y'all. Bid for the valuable. Okay. Don't fall into depth. Sounds like a train game, honestly. Let's see. I should have done this on Tuesday, but I'm doing it now. It looks like a train-ish game. Oh, interesting. No trains. Just area control. Very interesting. I'm just gonna say interested for now. Or I'll say undecided, because I really don't know. Okay. Oh, Marcine! That's a must-have. I like her game. Or their games. They're amazing. Finger Pirates. It's from Plate too. I think they're gonna have at least 2 games out. This one, oh, they might have 3 games, 2 to 3 games out at Gen Con. I thought they had one with I'll Play too, but maybe. Okay, Finger Pirates, hilarious. Okay, I'll be undecided on that. Fanciology. Okay, I do like. It looks a little bit. It looks like a little bit like another game that's also going to be at Gen Con, but this is much lighter, so that was going to be interesting. Did I? Yes. Okay. Depot, deliver and sort packages and ladder climbing card game. I'm interested in that. Alphabet code, deduction game, erase to decode. I think is this one on BG? Maybe. But I do like deduction games, not social deduction games. Deduction games. Ada's Library, definitely am interested in that. That is not the same one as Ada Dream, but it's Ada's Library. I'm probably gonna get that one confused. Another cooperative. I don't know about this one because it's another party game where you're voting and you're finding out people. So I don't know. There's a lot of those though. Meow 10, I think, wasn't these on Kickstarter? Is that real time though? I don't know. Orpa Space. Oh, I think this is a second edition. This one was hard on BGA, I think. Trail of forage mushrooms, melting and splaying. Okay, I'm interested in that. Just say oh. Okay. Wow. I don't know about forcing people to play their cards and eliminating people. And it's a little bit of deduction, social deduction. Dice rolling, open drafting animals. I'll be interested in that. I don't know if I played Battle Royale. This looks like an old game. Stones of River, doesn't that box look like such an old game? Wow. This looks like a very, very old game. I'll be undecided about that. And then we're back. Okay, so we've caught up on the Gen Con preview list. Okay. So while I have everyone here, Reggie, just in time. Look at that timing, Reggie. Welcome in. Is it called... Oh, here. Is it called the Mid-Year Board Game Tag? Is that the title of this? Reggie started this, I think last year, right? I was not doing it last year, but I think you started it last year. And do you call it the Mid-Year Board Game or Tag or Board Game Tag? Let's see. I figured this was coming with the pinned message in our chat. Yes, correct. Okay. 4th annual. Wow. There we go, everybody. 4th annual Mid-Year Board Game Tag. This is my first year doing it. Thank you, Reggie, for tagging me and asking me to join. There is 8 prompts, questions to answer. These are for games that you have played from January 2026 to now, and it is July 5th, 2026. The games do not have to be released in 2026. Why don't y'all answer along if you're free? And yeah, man, so hard. These were very hard. I have multiple answers to all of them because it just depends. Oh, look, hold on. Oh, I wanted the heart on my cheek. Oh man, you're doing this perfect time. Want to hear the whole chat's answers too? Yes, yes. Please do. And if you want to go back and answer it later, you can go ahead and do it on the YouTube video. So I stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And so if you can't do it now, you can go to my YouTube channel, which is same Pen Angel, and you can comment there. And all of the prompts will be in the description. I have a link to Roland Reggie's YouTube channel and his video for the Mid-Year Board Game Tag, as well as Covray's video, because I did watch them. They did do a video on this as well. So please go check that out. But anyways, we're gonna start with the first prompt. Which game do you want to take on a second date, aka impressed you the most after a first play? So there was quite a few this year, and I had to go into BG stats to even look at what it was this year versus last year, because there was a lot of games that could have been here for last year, but I didn't do this last year. This has been January to the present. So I put the first game I thought of was Endeavor Deep Sea, but I think that's more of a last year. So I'm gonna say Neko Syndicate, which I do believe I played first this year. Let me just double check, because you know I did a BGG stat. I like sorted it. I did. BGG stat is awesome in that they have insights, and I sorted it from January to now. But then now I'm like second guessing myself because I don't know. I think Endeavor Deep Sea was last year. Endeavor Deep Sea was last year, and I played it 8 times. and I played it. Let's see. It looks like, oh, I can't even say Endeavor Deep Sea. That was last year, so that's not gonna be my answer. Let's see if Neko Syndicate was last year or this year. Neko Syndicate was this year. I played it twice. Okay, so next, well, I played it in November of last year, and then it's this year. Oh, I'm skirting the line. That, I don't know if that's gonna be, let's see. Rascally Rabbits. Was that last year or this year? That was this year. Yes, okay, so my answer, my proper answer is gonna be Rascally Rabbits. Because that was the only one that was this year. And I played it, like, I demoed it last year, but I played it this year, so. But both Endeavor DC and Neko Syndicate, oh man. It really surprised me. And I wanted to play it right away again a second time. But Rascally Rabbits was the same thing, so. Which one would I want to take on a second date or impress you the most after the first play? Would have to be Rascally Rabbits or Chicken Fried Dice. Both of them are not out yet. Chicken Fried Dice already had their Kickstarter. Rascally Rabbits is going to have their Kickstarter at the end of the year. So, both were made by friends. Both I love it. Yeah. Reggie says, if I had made my video after Origins, Neko Syndicate would be my second date answer. Also, I do think that the tag is harder to do if you don't use BG stats. Agreed. Agreed. Hello, Myra. Welcome in. Right now, we're talking Royal and Reggie's mid-year board game tag. The 4th annual, my first time, the first prompt. What game do you want to take on a second date, aka impressed you the most after the first play? It would probably be Rascally Rabbits or Chicken Fried Dice. Because both of them, I wanted to play right away again. Both of them are made by friends. Both of them have really cute artwork. If you don't know, what Rascally Rabbits is from Tate Blue and Sunrise Tornado publisher. And it is a trick-taking game, but you don't have a hand of cards. It is a grid of numbers. So you get one card that has a grid of numbers. The outside is the suits, and so each number could have 2 suits, 2 to 3, no, it has to be 2 suits. It can have 2 suits assigned to it. You choose which suit you're going to use when you use that number, and you're going to go around. If you match someone else, even if you don't win, you're going to collect your bunnies, and then you can score your bunnies, I think, up to 2 to 3 times. And whoever has the most points wins, because you get points if you meet your bet of how many tricks you win. Or if you win 0 points, 0 tricks, then you can score your bunnies. It's very cute, great artwork, has a little bunny. I love how he like distilled a hand of cards into just a grid, which was amazing. And then Chicken Fried Dice is from Ashwin Kamath from... oh gosh, what's the publisher? Urban Professional Games. I had to visualize the raccoon, which is a part of their brand. But yeah, Urban Professional Games. It just kickstarted this year. Hopefully fulfilling end of the year or next year. Probably next year. This is a real-time roll and write, or actually pluck and write, draft and write. Yeah. With comboing, but don't worry about the real time because you go slowly with the real time. They have a lot of combos, each of your, because you are chickens running a chicken food truck, which does not sell meat. It sells tofu and veggies, but every truck is asymmetrical slightly. You can upgrade it to get better combos, better dice manipulation things. And you are serving your customers to also get different abilities, different icons, and that also combos on. It's such a great game. Very combo-licious as well. So Rascally Rabbits or Chicken Fried Dice. Layers is out again. It is going to be definitely out at retail at Gen Con. They do have the 2 expansions on the Gen Con preview list. I don't know if they're going to sell it, but yes. So if you did not back layers at the Kickstarter, you have to get the layers, the adventure pack, and the deeper dungeons separately. And I would definitely get at least one of the expansions. It definitely is better that way for me, anyways. Oh wait, smile for a screenshot. Did you do it? Did you do it? You keep getting the bad. Don't get the bad ones. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna stay still, and then you have to put into the chat when you're ready, okay? When you're done, because then I can stop smiling and stop looking into the camera. Okay, you got it. Okay, good. But yeah, so there is the first prompt. The second prompt. All done going on my IG story. Oh, thank you, Reggie. The second prompt is, which game hit the table more than any other this year? So this is going to be the analog games, because it's hitting the table, not digital games. Because I do a lot of digital solo gaming. This year I've been doing mainly Tagomi, the Guild of Merchant Explorers, and also, oh my gosh, it's the I forget what it's called. Overview. I have to look it up. What is it called? It's the roll and write with the musicians. Oh my gosh. What is that called? Draft and Write Records. Thank you. Thank you, Brain. So Draft and Write Records and the Guild of Merchant Explorers, I solo. But that's on BJ. Yes. Yes. Draft and Write. Hello, Ben Osteen. Welcome in. Yes. Yes. But we're talking about which hit the table more than any this year. And according to BG stats, it is Mahjong. But Mahjong, every time you play, you're playing multiple games. So if you don't know, in Hong Kong and Taiwan Mahjong, those are the two I know the best. One game of it is when everyone is the starting player once. You become the starting player when the last starting player loses that game. If I was the starting player, I won that game, that hand, then I would start again. And you could do that multiple times before it moves. So the game could be 4 rounds, it could be 16 rounds, you know, it's just depending on how you keep on going around the table. And then we don't play like a certain number of games, we just play the rest of the night. So Mahjong's always going to be my highest one, because not only do I not count like one full game, I put in like each round who won, which is different, right? That's not necessarily the actual game, right? So Mahjong is kind of iffy on the stats, but Layers and Bullseye are both 6 plays in my BG stats. Now, I am trying to get through the campaign of Layers, so I feel like Layers is going to be the game that I play the most, and if migraines would just please go away, or someone cure migraines, we could probably have gotten more games of Layers in. And I will be demoing Layers at Omaha Gaming Convention, so there's going to be a lot more Layers. I won't be playing it, I'll be demoing it, or I'll be teaching it, so that's different. Reggie says, love Guild of Merchant Explorers. Yes, have you played all the expansion maps? And you should keep an eye out for other stuff too, coming soon. Just saying. I know, thank you, Brain. Thank you, Brain. So, the game that hit the table more than any others this year, Layers from KTBG, or Kids Table Board Gaming, and Bullseye from 25th Century Games. Bullseye is a party game, and basically what you do is, it's kind of like telephone a little bit, where you're trying to get the guesser to guess a word on a list, and you can only write a 1-word clue on this rocket, but you're thinking of a one-word clue, but you're only writing the first letter. Then you pass it. And then the other person has to either say, I think I know what you're thinking, or I'm just going to change it to what I'm thinking and write the second letter. And you keep on doing that until the guesser decides to guess. If they guess correctly, depends on how many letters have been written out, they'll get so many points. There has been times when the guesser has guessed on the first letter, and you get a bullseye for that, and you get the most points. It's cooperative, it's a lot of fun. It's one that I played with Bonds and they really like, so yeah. And layers is you're going to make a dungeon for the other player to crawl through, and it's a 2-player only game, but if you have 2 copies of the game, you can play it at 4 players. If you have the deeper dungeons, the adventures pack expansion, if you have the adventures pack expansion, there is a 1v2 or 1v3 version of the game where you can play it with one person being the dungeon master, and then the 2 to 3 other players are going to run the dungeon and try to get out with the most loot. So Layers and Bullseye are the ones that have equally hit the table, although Layers probably will win by the end of the year. Reggie says, I have the expansion maps, but I haven't played it yet. You should! What was your second date answer again? My second date answer was Rascally Rabbits or chicken fried rice. I'm always gonna have more than one answer. Mara says, my game hit the table the most this year is definitely the clever games. Oh, Ganshan clever, so clever twice as clever. Clever cubed? Yeah, my friend and I are on our 3rd set. That's so awesome. Yes, those are really good games. You should definitely go check out the BGG listing in the files section. People have made it like a letter-sized player sheet or bigger, like bigger than the player sheet that's in the box, so that it is easier to see and easier to mark up. So that might be something you might be interested in, Myra. But yeah. So let me know what you all have done so far. The next prompt, Reggie says, Raskin Rabbits look so cute. It is. It really is. The next prompt is, what was your biggest surprise and or disappointment? So this year, now I'm going to be like, am I sure it's this year? I know I played it this year, but am I sure it's this year? I should have double checked that. I only went with my filter, and I don't remember. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost wrote the wrong thing. I played it 4 times. I played it this year, so I'm gonna say it this year. My biggest surprise is Big Sur. I played it for the first time last year with Paula Deming. Fell in love. And then I've been just basically showing it to other people. I really like it. It's from 25th Century Games. It's a drafting tableau builder. It basically is you're building out California, the one highway. The California one highway. In California, we all say the 10, the 210, the 60. For some reason, we always put the V in front of the highway name. But Big Sur was really fun. Card game, drafting, tableau building, trying to get these icons to line up to get the most points, and to grab other cards that'll give you either abilities or extra point generating cards at the end of the game. But yeah, it's quick, fun. I really like it. Myra says, but it's printing it out of expensive, and then because we have played so many times, we thought of laminated, but I think it would get too messy. Actually, those laminated sheets would actually not be too bad. What would get messy about a laminated sheet, Myra? Also, I would suggest you use wet erase pens instead of dry erase markers, because if it's a wet erase pen on a laminated sheet, then it doesn't smear when you kind of go over it with your hand, and you don't lose marks, and then you just take a wet wipe and just clean it off. That's what I like to do. But yeah, so if I were you and you play the Clever series a lot, I would definitely try printing it out and and laminating it. And printing it out's like, what, less than 50 cents? I don't know exactly what the cost is now, but it's, yeah. Yeah, if you use the wet erase markers, then you don't get the messy smearing. If you use the dry erase markers, you will get the messy smearing. Yeah. So what was my... Yeah. So my biggest surprise was Big Sur. My biggest disappointment was actually the Battle of Versailles, also from 25th Century Games. This is a 2-player only game. One person is the French and one person is the English, and you're battling over fashion. And so you have a hand of cards, you're playing cards out to gain points or to get these celebrities out, and the number of cards you can play, it depends on what side you're on, and you're trying to match up with the designers to get stars. And it was just really kind of weirdly convoluted. The English really was on a back foot. The French had more of a advantage in a way because the English was the new people to the fashion scene. So the French were kind of like up in arms a little bit about it, but it didn't play well. It was supposed to be a tug of war. You're trying to basically get all of your celebrities out before the other player, or you're trying to get the most stars. And it was really interesting, the combo-ness of it in order to get the most points, but that was weird. And some cards go away, some cards stay on for the rest of the rounds. It was just really not for us. Like, me and my friend played it, we're like, what? Yeah, it wasn't for us. I wouldn't mind trying it again with someone else just to see. Maybe we played it right. Maybe it was... If I played it a second time, it would be more... I would understand the strategy behind it, but we were like, oh, after the first round, so... Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, it was Ben that played it with me. It was very weird. Dude, yeah, there was weird imbalancing. There was... weird the number of cards you played. Ben really understood the matching of the cards for the designers, and he actually won as the English. But I feel I had an easier time getting cards out as the French. Yeah. Yeah, I understand it does simulate real life more because that's historically what happened. Very war game like, which is odd for this theme. Yeah. And it's definitely like a tug of war. But it didn't click. Like, it didn't, like, you weren't like, oh, that's an interesting way of strategy or interesting way of doing it. Or, oh, now I know what I need to play more. It was weirdly weird. The French plays... Oh, it was American, not British. Yeah. The French played 5 cards around. The Americans played 3 cards. Yeah. It was the French and the Americans. Yeah. Which was... hard for you, man. But you still won. But the American cards are worth so many more points, yeah. And so you do kind of... And also, Ben was very good at flipping my cards or getting rid of my cards. While I, like, couldn't push back in a way. So... I wanted to like it more. So that was why it was most disappointing, just because it was very not clicking for us. So my biggest surprise with Big Sur, my biggest disappointment, the Battle of Versailles. Yeah, but I don't know, I would still try it at least one more time. What game's production art has impressed you the most? Okay, so Sweetlands, the production really impressed me, except I did get a miscut player board. They did replace it quite quickly, which was very good. So this was a Kickstarter game. They do a lot of big production games. Sweetlands is the cutest heavy strategy game out there. Heavy Euro strategy game out there. Very, very cute, from a company in Japan. But it is heavy. And then I would say the second place would probably be Voynich Puzzle. I really like Voynich Puzzle. I did not get the Kickstarter. I played a friend of mine's, and he taught it to us at Dice Tower West, and it was a lot of fun. I might try to source a copy of it if I could, or hopefully they might have another Kickstarter. I don't know. But those are two big, heavy Euros that was very well produced, very well produced. Yeah. Ben says, I was disappointed too. The theme was intriguing to me. It's just a lot of things in the game that made it very hard to accomplish anything through strategy. It was all tactics. Yeah. So Ben is talking about the Battle of Versailles. And the reason why, like, strategy is you are thinking ahead, you're doing stuff to affect things. Tactics is you're pivoting. You're just reacting. And that's always, you don't, it feels like you're at the back foot, right? You're on the back foot and it doesn't feel like you have a lot of agency to move forward. You're just reacting to what's happening. And yeah, I agree with you, Ben. So that, yeah, the Battle of Versailles was kind of disappointing. Definitely try it though, if you like it. If it, like, war games are more interesting to you, or you like that tug of war of strategy versus tactics, definitely try it. It does have a great theme that I think if you don't like war games because of the theme, it might be more interesting for you. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, the production, I would say Sweetlands or the Voynich Puzzle, big, heavy Euros usually have really good production. I'm not that into miniature games, so I don't really talk about miniature games with great production. So there is that. But art, I have to say, Pirates of the High Seas, I love the art on the cards. They're all very cute, very yummy, beautiful art. I should look up Pirates of the High Seas BGG. Well, who's the artist on that? So Pirates of the High Seas is designer Emily Vincent, and the artists are Ammon Anderson and MG Patino from Pink Conch Games. So yes, that makes a lot of sense. Ammon Anderson is one of my favorites. I think Beth Silville is my favorite still. Just because she's just also a lovely human being that I've gotten to met and get to know. Reggie says, gotta go put a bag together for 8-player birthday party? Wow. Grandparents and kids? Wait, is it your child's first birthday already? Don't say that. No, it's way too quick. Okay, you're still listening. Thank you. But your child can't be 1 year yet. Mara says, your birthday was yesterday? Oh, happy birthday, Mara. No, your father-in-law's birthday. PG's only 5 months. I was about to say, PG better not be a year old already. 5 months old. Yes. Well, happy soon-to-be half-a-year birthday. Mara and USA are twins. Oh, that's true. It is the 250th birthday of the United States, signing the Declaration of Independence from England, or British. So happy birthday to Mara as well. I'm gonna say you're a lot younger than 250 years old. But you got fireworks on your birthday every year. Is it hard to get a birthday party together, or do you just do it as a birthday party / barbecue for 4th of July? But yeah, I hope you had a fun day. What did you get to do, Myra? Okay. So the next prompt is, what has been the most reliable introductory board game? And I read that as relatable, and I couldn't figure out what that game was. And then I realized it's reliable. Oh my goodness. Myra has a fun fact. The tall ship and the flyover yesterday on NBC, the one flying the B-2 was a boy I named? Oh, you nannied. You nannied a boy, the one flying the B-2 in the flyover yesterday at Washington? Wow, that's awesome. That's so crazy. and you played board games with your besties. That's a great birthday. To be surrounded by friends and playing board games. That's lovely. I'm so happy for you, Myra. But, man, I feel so bad for everyone in the Washington D.C. area, because after that crazy fireworks, which you could barely see the fireworks through the smoke, they had a red flag warning for the air quality, because all that smoke and debris and everything from the fireworks just floats over Washington D.C. and Maryland area. That was crazy. Yeah. Mara says, another fun fact, I celebrated the 200th American birthday with the same friend. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, my mom was saying how she was still in Taiwan for the 200th anniversary, and then my friend who went with us on Friday, we went to the Hollywood Bowl to see the Beach Boys. It was one Beach Boy, Mike Love, and the band singing Beach Boy songs. He's 80 something. And John Stamos singing along, playing the drums or the bongos, which was really fun. And then we got a nice 8-minute fireworks show at the Hollywood Bowl, which was lovely. But that was my fireworks for the 4th of July. But yeah. My friend was saying that he was like a teenager and he was in like a small town, but everyone was doing something for almost the whole year for the 200th anniversary. And so he was kind of surprised how we were so low-key for the 250th anniversary. And so yeah, it was very interesting. So he still has like a blanket from the 200th anniversary celebration. But that's crazy. And then my mom was saying, Amanda, you could be here for the 300th. I'm like, Mom, would I even know my own name if I did? I would be so old. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. Eva says, yeah, it's now one Beach Boy and actually a cousin in the original Beach Boys. Yes, the cousin did sing. The son of one of the original Beach Boys sang. And I was told that the two still living Beach Boys, they don't like each other, so they tour with 2 different Beach Boy bands separately. So we got Mike Love and John Stamos because they're both in Hollywood. But yeah, and then also that Beach Boy like 3-day concert was supposed to be in 2020, because of the pandemic it was moved. So now it's for the 250th anniversary of the US, which was crazy. But yeah. And then they only had 250 light up like some kind of giveaway bracelet. And I was like, no one turned it on during the whole thing. Also, they're like, everyone open up your phones, you know, make it look like the stars. And then they spotlighted us. Like, you turned on a bunch of lights, so now all the lights from the phones are not seen as much. I guess they want to see everyone waving their phones. But it's like, it'd be better if everything went dark and you just saw the lights from the phones, right? But anyways, what do I know? I'm just a board gamer. Okay. What was the most reliable introductory board game? I think for me, okay, so I read that it's like a tabletop game instead of just a board game. So Flip 7, easily, right? Flip 7, get to the table, everyone can play, plays high player counts, everyone knows how to play. That's the one that is easy, but it's a card game. But Reggie said a board game. So now I have to think about what's my most reliable introductory board game. I think it might be, and I'm not talking Roller Knights either. I think it might be, no. I was about to say Pagoda, but that's not right. No, it's not. What is it called? It's another P word. I have to look it up. Games start with a P. PA? No, I need to do it this way. LMNO. No. Oh. Is it pergola? Pergola, maybe. But did I do that in this year or was that last year? It's pergola and it's last year. I can't say this year then. This year's introductory board game. Hello, Dutch Yoda. Welcome in. Eva says the music you're playing is stuck on a loop and sounds like a fire alarm. Uh-oh. Let me see. There. Is that better? I am playing peaceful and relaxing video game piano from Game Chops. And for some reason, my audio is not allowing me to hear it at the same time. So there you go. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. And welcome in, Eva. Introductory board game. I haven't been introducing a lot of people to board games this year. Now I have to look. Now I have to go back into my insights. I guess it would be layers. Everything else is a little bit too... Or Cozy Stickerville was good. Yeah. Everything else is either going to be not... I'm not introducing a lot because it was Kickstarter. Or it's heavy. Yeah. So I will have to say... What did I say? It would either be layers or Cozy Stickerville. But I introduced a lot of Cozy Stickerville last year. But this year, I think it's probably... Oh, Flip Tunes was good, too. Oh, Flip Tunes is also good. I don't know. I think I have to say... Still sounds like an alarm. Is it a fan? Does that sound better? I can't hear this for some reason. Let me see if I can change my thing. I don't want y'all to hear an alarm. What is this? Oh, it is still warm. What is that? What is this? What the hell? Oh, gosh. Why? Was it going the whole time? I'm so sorry, y'all. No, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Why was it doing that? I apologize. That was going on the whole time. Where is my... The fight girl? Let's do this. That's better. No worries, that's good to know. And I can hear it now. Excellent. Wow, that was terrible. Hello, Bonnie. How are you doing? Quite in the background. But there's something stuff. Okay. It was annoying. All better now. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say it again, just so that I can edit it and it won't be so annoying to everybody. Alright. So this is my 2026 Roland Reggie. Wait, no. This is the mid-year board game tag by Roland Reggie for January 2026 to the present, which is July 5th, 2026. And so it's the 4th annual mid-year board game tag, my first year. I am very grateful to Reggie for asking me to be a part of this. And he says that the games don't have to be 2026 releases, and that's totally fine. I am going to be having multiple games in each category just because that's who I am. It all depends. So the first game is, well, the first prompt is, which game do you want to take on a second date, aka impressed you the most after the first play? And for me, it was Raspberry Rabbits or Chicken Fried Dice. Raspberry Rabbits is coming soon to Kickstarter from Sunrise Tornado, designed by Tate Wu. And Chicken Fried Dice just finished a Kickstarter earlier this year from Ashwin Kamath and Rob from Urban Professional Games. So those are the two. And then what game hit the table more than any other this year is going to be Layers and Bullseye. Both had 6 games in my BG stats. Layers is from KTBG. I am trying to get through the Adventure Pack campaign. Hopefully I'll have a lot more games of this, a lot more plays of this for the end of the year. And Bullseye is from 25th Century Games. And then what was my biggest surprise and or disappointment? My biggest surprise was Big Sur from 25th Century. And my biggest disappointment was the Battle of Versailles, also from 25th Century. But Big Sur is a card drafting tableau building game. It is for the Highway California 1. And we always say the 1 or the 10 or the 210 in California. I think we're the only ones that put a "the" in front of it. It's just we're such a big car state that apparently highways are very important to us. So Big Sur was very fun. I played it last year with Paula Deming. I like showing it to everybody. Drafting game, comboing, trying to build your tableau in the right way. I really enjoyed that one. And then the Battle of Versailles was very disappointing because it's warlike, but it's asymmetrical. It's US versus, or America versus France, and the France just has more cards they can play out. US, they have less, but they're more powerful. But then it's weird. The weird tug of war didn't really hit very smoothly, I guess, to us. And then what games production art impressed you the most? So Sweetlands and Voynich Puzzle, big, pretty, beautiful Euros, definitely impressed me. I really want to get my hands on a copy of Voynich Puzzle, but Sweetlands was really nice. I did have one miscut player board, but they replaced it right away, which was very nice of them. And then for the art, it was Pirates of the High Teas from Pink Hawk Games and Emily Vincent. One of the designers is Evan Anderson. Who the other, obviously one of the Pirates of the High Teas. So Pirates of the High Teas, the artists are Evan Anderson and MG Patino. And it's very cute. I love all the arts on the cards, and the puns are hilarious. So now we have what has been my most reliable introductory board game. Flip 7 is the card game winner. I think I'm gonna say Cozy Stickerville or Flip Tunes are gonna be my board game. Although Flip Tunes is also a card game. Maybe Layers? But I've already said Layers. But yeah, Cozy Stickerville is from or wait, hold on, let me see. Cozy Stickerville. I should know the publisher. It's from Unexpected Games. Cozy Stickerville is from Unexpected Games, a studio under the Asmodee brand. And then Flip Tunes is from Thunderworks Games. And Fliptoons Season 2 is coming out, and I'm very excited. And then Layers is from KTBG. But Flip 7 is from, I think, Asmodee. No. Flip 7 is from the op. Flip 7 is from the op. Yes, Mara and US are twins. Oh, I meant that. Ben says, I found card games to be reliable. A lot of people are comfortable with cards and don't immediately associate them with bad experiences like board games and Candyland and Monopoly and so forth. For the different reasons, I agree. Because people all have a deck of poker cards, right? A poker deck cards, playing cards, I should say, is the non-branded name. And they've all played some kind of playing card deck. But board games, especially the mass market board games, can lead a little bit of bad taste sometimes, depending on how your family plays. So I understand that. Which is probably when I introduce games to people, it's probably going to be starting with card games rather than board games. I agree. Ben says Big Sur is a lot of fun and a nice amount of theme for a kind of mechanistic game. That is very true. It's funny, when I buy games for like the theme and the art, and of course the mechanics as well. But if you have a mechanic that I know well, but you have a different theme to it, I'll definitely be interested in it. But when I'm playing, I'm very focused on the mechanics while I play, which is very interesting to me. Mara says, but Cozy Stickerville can only be played once. Technically twice. You have two sides of the board for Cozy Stickerville. You play the first side and then you flip it and you play the second side. So technically twice. But yes, I understand what you're saying. Which is why I gave you two options. But what is your go-to introductory tabletop game, I'll say, to get people who are more casual gamers? I guess. Now, the next prompt is, which Cult of the Old title that's 10 plus years old did you discover for the first time this year? This is very hard for me. Because I am Cult of New just because I'm a content creator. So I'm always looking at the new games and the new hotness. And it's hard for me to get an older game to the table, even like 5 years older. And also, I've played a lot of those games, but there's a lot of games I've missed as well. I will have to say that. Last year, I know, like, I've played 2 really old games that I never played before, but this year, the oldest game I could find on my BG stats list is Ex Libris. Sorry, everybody. Frog. Ben says the second time you have had to make other choices, but the game is a different vibe. It really is. It really is. Yeah, for Cozy Stickerville, the second time you play, you'll be playing with the other choices that you made. So you get to see everything, but it is a different vibe. I agree. So the oldest game, and this is 9 years old, not 10, is Ex Libris from 2017. And it is from Renegade Game Studios. I played it with Jeffra at BGG Spring. We both learned it and played it. Very interesting. I would say it's a fun game. I would play it again. I don't know if I would own it. I would only own it because of the theme, if that makes sense. And they wanted to play it to see if they wanted to add it to their BG library. But yeah, Ex Libris is probably the oldest game on the list of games I've played so far. 2017 is only 2 years. Right? I almost had to be like, was that because it's 2026? Oh my gosh, yeah. And 2000s was only 10 years ago, right? Eva says, I played it recently. Yeah. I think it definitely might we played it too, might play better at a higher player count. And depending on what comes out, it'll be more interesting or less interesting. So I think I would definitely want to try it at 3 or 4 players. Yep, the whole 5 years of the pandemic counts as one. But yeah. So that was the Cult of the Old title that I played, was Ex Libris. Oh, yeah. I mean, Three Sisters Harvest Edition is a re-implementation of Three Sisters, but I don't even know how old Three Sisters is. But I also knew that before, so this is old games that I've discovered for the first time this year. It's not old games that I'm playing again, it's old games that I've discovered for the first time this year. Therefore, I'm like, oh dear. That's even harder, Reggie. Even harder. Because I don't learn a lot of older games for the first time anyways. And most of the people around me are semi-cult of the new, I have to say. So that was a hard question. But yeah, it's Ex Libris. And the next prompt is, what is currently at the top of my wish list? I definitely want to get a copy of Citizens of the Spark and Fliptoon Season 2. So you know I'm going to be hitting up Thunderworks games. Entropy, I really enjoyed from CGE. I definitely want to play it again, but my friend has it. And yes, my friend also has Citizens of the Spark, but I really want a copy of my own. I think those two. I haven't really gone through... After this stream, I'll have to be going through the Gen Con preview list to see what I don't have and I need to buy. And make also a top 5 list for that, for reasons. So, yeah. I mean, those are the most recent ones that are on the top of my wish list. Your wish list just keeps growing throughout the year, right? So, I just add to it as needed. But yeah, so that is the ones that I probably want to get. And then shout out a creator, podcast, blog, or local game store that made your year better. So my shout out is for Arwen from Cardboard Time. She is just an amazing human being. Cardboard Time is a lovely podcast. If you don't, go listen to it. I am so grateful for her. Like, she... Every time I see her at cons, just that lovely warm feeling. I'm always surprised about how tall she is. Every single time. I don't know why. She always shocks me with how tall she is. And so yeah, and so I love Arwen. So I'm tagging Arwen. So I have 3 tags for this one. And they all start with C's. So I'm tagging Cardboard Time, Cribbage and More, and Cardboard East. Arwen from Cardboard Time, John from Cribbage and More, and Jay from Cardboard East. They should do this next. But I will put in the Reggie's video. I will put Kavre's video into the chat, into the description of the YouTube channel as well, for you to check out. But people on Instagram also do this, so please go check out the hashtags of it. But I hope that Arwen and John and Jay also make a video, because that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. The other person I always have to have too is Ilka Luza from Luzapalooza. Me and Ilka really bonded at Spiel last year, so we've just continued that friendship and been going through a lot, so there is that. She's just a lovely human being, and so I just want to shout her out. Also an actress and singer, so if you're ever in Germany, go check her out. And then bonus question, what's your personal favorite piece of content you've created this year? That's very hard for me. That's very, very hard for me. I always love it when I have the publisher on for a stream and we chit chat and do a little interview and play games together on TTS or BGA. Those are always one of my funnest, favorite streams. I really enjoyed running layers for John and Jose as well. But I think maybe it would be one of the BGG podcasts. That was always fun. Always fun. Like Arwen was on the BGG podcast. The latest BGG podcast is with Aaron from Game Enthuse. So you please go and check that out. He's a lovely human, and we had a great time chit-chatting about board games in the remastered era. I always want to say area, but it's era. And also talked about other things board game related. We had a lot of laughs. He's just a hilarious person. I love him so much. Hello, Resonator. You miss Jose? Yeah, I miss Jose too. But he's busy. A busy boy. But yeah, so I guess my favorite pieces of content is always ones I do with other people. It's always when I have guests on. Phantom is just lovely. I've started doing content with M Peebles. We started playing BGA games together with you in the chat, and that was awesome to combine. Because a lot of times, I don't know why, but the people that play games with Mr. Peebles on his stream for BGA sometimes don't play games with me on my stream for BGA. I'm like, why? Stay up a little bit longer. But it's totally fine. But I always love having friends and guests on for my streams. So those are probably my favorite pieces of content that I've played. I can't, it's like your favorite children. I can't decide just one. So I'm just gonna say in general when I have guests on. Or when y'all play with me, because that's always fun. So that is Roland Reggie's mid-year board game tag. I hope you enjoyed that. Please go check out the other people doing the tag. And we'll see you probably... Isn't there one at the end of the year as well? We'll have to see about that. But that was fun. Thank you, Reggie, for asking me to join you. I hope that was okay. I always have depending. It always depends with me. I can never answer a question with only one answer, so it always depends. It depends. Yeah. Okay, so now I am doing the solo game. Well, I'm doing my from start to finish. Hello, Deadpan. Well played, thank you. Let me put this out of the way. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. This is Seven Islands from Looney Labs. They sent me a review copy, and it has a solo mode, so I thought I'd do a from start to finish of this game. It is not the usual card game that you think of from Looney Labs. It's not a Flux, but it is a game with changing goals. So it's Flux-like. It has 81 cards, 8 wooden pieces, and rules. Plays 1 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, and only 10 to 30 minutes, which is great. So we'll see. I have to learn this, so if you don't know what a from start to finish is, it is I am unboxing, learning, playing it solo, and then reboxing the game. It's going to be very easy to unbox and rebox. But I do have to learn it. And then these are all of the Looney Labs. Of course, Flux games are a hit, but they have a lot of different games, a lot of different Loonies. I knew them first from their Pyramid Arcade. I kickstarted the Pyramid Arcade and did all in for that. So that's a lot of fun. You get a certain number of pieces, and then you can play all these different games with it. Yeah. Ooh, they have Pink Hijinks. Maybe I need to get that too. I did really like Martian Chess. I didn't know they did Just Desserts. I like that one. And Choose One's fun as well. But yeah, so they're more than just Flux. But here's all the Flux. What I do need to get is all their Star Trek. They're coming back with their Star Trek Flux series, and I want to get all their Star Trek Fluxes. Just because I like Star Trek. But they have a lot of Fluxes. And they have Flux the board game, which I need to also I need to also get to the table. But yeah, so there's all of their current lineup of games. Hello, Giggles! How are you doing? Happy weekend. Is Just Desserts back in print? It's on the catalog for this game, and this is a new game, so maybe. I would check their website. So you can email them at thelab@looneylabs.com or check out them on the socials, and hopefully they can tell you if you can purchase Just Desserts, because it is on the list. But I can't tell you if it's actually back in print. Alright, so this is 7 islands, and these are the little bits. So these are, I'm guessing, the player pieces and your cards, which I like that they're not in plastic. So I'm guessing this is a tableau builder with different rules. I have found the start card. Yeah, it's the start card. These are the different types of cards, what they do. I'm guessing different terrain. Yeah. Ooh, there's portals and bridges. Okay. And then we have the different gears that will be different. It looks like it's different powers or actions. Okay, so there was one stuck in there. There's nothing underneath. Okay. So here's more gears. Oh, we have a surprise! Move stopper. A surprise card stopper. It's that Uno negatory thing, right? And then we have, oh, you know what? I have to fix that. Sorry, y'all. Boop, 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 boop. Where am I? I'm here, right? I have to fix this. That's gonna annoy me. And I hope it doesn't annoy y'all. There we go. That's better. So then we have the gear. We have different actions. Where's the goals? Where's the rules? That's interesting. Okay. Overview. You and a friend are contestants on a reality show. You've been stranded on a tiny tropical island, which is connected to 6 others by rickety bridges. The first team to reach the designated beacon wins $1,000,000. How do you know which beacon to go to? Just look at the sail on the ship. Currently docked. Better get there quick before a different ship comes in. Oh. So that's why the rule changes. Very interesting. There are different types of cards. We have terrain cards, which are these, I'm guessing. All cards with sea and land are terrain cards. They create the board. We have gear cards, which are these. They are equipment you might have, which will keep in front of you, providing extra options. And then we have actions and surprises, which are these. So actions and surprises as well. Single-use cards, actions to use during your turn, but surprises can be worked anytime. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, out of turn, during turn, anytime. And this is a one-time during your turn action. Okay. So, solo version's different. It only uses the terrain cards and focused on the island themselves, featuring a puzzle-like challenge of building complete perfect archipelago. Oh, so it's not as mean. Multiplayer, 2 to 4 players. Each player has 2 contestants are represented, which are these. And they explore the islands, the beacons to be discovered. The various ship will dock. First to get both of their tokens onto the beacon matches the current ship wins $1,000,000. That's interesting. Okay, so then the solo is going to be different. A different player. Different way to play. So, this is the start of the island, and I will be zooming out. In the center of the table, the terrain cards will be added to existing island stuff. Okay, so water to water, green to green. Long to long, short to short, which means you cannot do this. That makes sense. Upside down is legal. Terrain cards must be connected via land edges. So I could not do this. It has to be like land to land. Sea to sea like this does not count. Okay. You cannot play a card that would create an illogical situation. Oh, so the illogical situation is this. You can't have... So it's almost Carcassonne rules, where you have to have the sides connected. Okay. Every island needs a beacon. So those are... These are the ships. Oh, we have the Easter egg. RIP them. These are the beacons. Not bacons, everybody, not bacons. An island is complete when every edge has a beach. Okay, that makes sense. So, like that. You can't block a beacon. Oh, because this is complete and you can't place another island. Oh, so you have to have a beacon on every island. That's interesting. So we have the start card. We have the dock. When a ship is played, it attaches to the dock. Oh, so this is where your ship attaches and nothing else does. Okay. These are the beacons, and they match the ships. So you know where you want to go to win. We have pyramids. Oh, of course, because Pyramid Arcade. Let's see if I can find some pyramids. Do I not find some pyramids? Where are the pyramids? There they are. If either of your pieces is on a pyramid, you get an extra card when you draw at the start of your turn. That's cool. I love how they put Pyramid Arcade in here. Oh, and we saw the portals. That's a portal. If your piece is on here, it locates to the other portal. That's pretty good. There's your portals. Portals, not Portos. We have the Moai. When you draw at the start of your turn, you choose any of the discards instead of the top card of the draw pile. Okay. And then we have the wells. Let's see. There it is. If your piece is here, once per turn, you can draw and immediately play the next card as a free action anytime during your turn. And that is all on here. So that's nice to know. Beaches. Any beach card can be played as a bonus beach. Okay. Can be played as a bonus action at any time. Bridges. Bridges can connect different islands. Okay. This one's going to be a table hog, and I'm going to be moving things left and right. So let's look at the solo rules. It's not as difficult to win as typical solitaire game. It's sort of a cross between solitaire and a jigsaw puzzle. You want to use up all the terrain cards to create a perfect archipelago of complete islands. Beaches all the way around, which are connected to one another via bridges. That's going to be hard. Okay, so island building. I'm removing all the action cards, all the gear cards, and all the surprise cards from the deck. And all I have is the Terrain cards. Do I no longer have the boat? Does not say. Most likely, the ships are to be played on top of each other. Oh. So I do play the ships. And I will have to zooms out. Hopefully I can zooms out enough. Let's go. It zooms out. There we go. This is my Proto's opera cake that I have to finish. Put that over here. Okay. Don't think I'll need these either. Put these away. And make room for the game. My little fan of me because it's hot. Put that in the corner. Okay, we have the start card. I'm gonna put it kind of down in the middle. Put that off to the side. Did anyone else do anything for the 4th of July? Okay. I will have a hand of 3 cards. Add a card to your hand, then either play or discard a card. I can draw a card either from the top of the deck or the top of the discard pile. Okay. And my archipelago has to be perfectly complete. What does that mean? I guess it has to be just all the islands surrounded. The ships are played on top of each other at the dock until needed. Ships can only be used once and then discarded in their own pile. Ships will allow us to move any card to any other location, take a card out of the discard pile and play it, or remove a card and place it anywhere in the discard pile. Okay. I'm guessing I just put all the ships there. And then it's gonna do that. Oh. So if a ship causes you to split an island, you can rejoin them however way you want. And then sandbars. If you have no cards left except an even number of matching end caps, any card that closes off, you can create one or more sandbar peninsulas. Oh, that looks like that. But only if they're the last cards. Okay. And you can make it harder by using no ships. Or only one stretcher. Or... Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Game is designed by Andrew Looney. Art is by Robin Savekis. Layout by Morgan Naproschis. I can't say that, sorry. And Solitaire is Dr. Layla Zucker. Interesting. Okay, let's check this out. So I have ships. So I have 6 ships I can use to manipulate the cards on the board. I just have to end the game with a perfectly created archipelago. Very interesting. Totally different from the multiplayer game. I get 3 cards, and I'll have to have a discard pile and a draw pile. I have the rules next to me because I forgot what the ships can do. And so now I have to play. So I'm gonna draw a card either from the draw deck or the discard pile, and then I play a card. And I just want to make big islands. Okay. And I cannot do this type of thing until these are the only cards I have left. I don't want to close out, so I'm gonna place that here. I can discard cards. How would I... And I guess I could do that, right? Because I would need to close that out. Oh, I guess it could go down. This is really gonna be a table hop. Okay, so I guess I just do that continually. I just add a card to my hand, either play it or discard a card. And I can draw from the discards. Okay. And we're playing on easy mode, so I could have multiple of these beacons. I think I want to just maybe close this off real quick. And we're just going to have a puzzle to try to get this done. Do I start another one? I kind of don't want to start another one. Do I want one big island? Okay, there's another end cap. Do it that way? I do it this way. Okay, I have another end cap. Oh, I should have done it the other way. It's okay. Oh, wait, okay. So I can do this. Oh! I can do this. But then I have to find a way to end cap it there too. I'll have to go through all these cards, so I can't close it off too fast. If I close it off too fast, it'd be bad. Oh dear. Oh, we'll see how this plays. I don't know all the different cards that are in here. And now it's getting all wonky. It is slowly getting unstraightened. So, let's see. And then we can talk about how the multiplayer game rules. I can do this. Let's not make it too far back. We're gonna go that way. Oh, interesting. I don't mind this at all. That we need to get another sandbar. Oh, am I closing it too quickly though? Closing it off too. See, I can't do that anymore. Oh, I kind of did that wrong. Oopsies. Oopsies. Don't want it. Well, I guess I have to do it this way. I guess I could close it off that way. Or I think I want to close it off this way. So we'll see. Okay, that's what I needed. I needed to see this one. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Can I do that? No, I cannot do that. Oh, I want to do that, don't I? Not do that. Ooh, could do this. Do I want to do that though? I don't know. Guess so. That. Okay, now I have all these end caps. That. Oh no, I'm drawing too many end caps. I'm gonna have to discard one. You know what? I'm gonna discard this one. I want to just close everything off. I can pick it up again if I needed to. Okay, so that's better, but I kind of need it like here. I cannot do that. Ooh, I could do this. So we've gotten our first island closed. I might play a two-handed solo just to see how it plays because it's going to play totally different multiplayer. Let's see. Oh, why is all the end caps coming out? I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now I can do this. I need an interior. Eee, another end cap. Another end cap. Aha! That's what I need right here. Okay, I do need one there. I have to go through the whole deck though. Cannot. I guess I could do that. Oh. Oh, it says I can do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, but then I'm gonna be... What? I think I cannot close it off. That would be pretty, but I don't think I can close it off. Because it's only if I left it. Ooh, I kind of made it closed off way too quickly. Okay, that might work. Oh no. Did it to the wrong side. Oh dear, okay. We'll go and put this over here. Because these are done. I'm trying to make it straight for you all. Okay, and then this is gonna go here. Then I know these were here. This was oh, I didn't do any of the ships allow me to move a card to another location, take a card out of the discard pile and play it, remove a card and place it anywhere in the discard pile. Oh, because I can place it on the bottom instead of on the top. Okay, let's see if this will even fit by the end of the game. I feel like this is gonna overtake my table. And I won't be able to fit the whole game in here. Okay, so now I need to play another card. I think I have to discard another card. That, not good. Let me discard another one of these end caps. Okay, so, that won't be good either. Alright, let's try this. Come on! I can't do that though. Alright, this one is gonna get wait. Can I play? I can't. I have to have a center. I need to find a center. This is not a center. That's an end cap. There we go. There's the center. Play here. Let's see. Let's do this one here. I have to connect it sideways. We can make you buddies right here. Oop, you're getting crooked again. Okay. Should I? I don't think I should, actually. Maybe I'll play this one. Start another one down there. But now, how am I going to... Oh, no. I guess I should have saved that one. Oh, no. That would not be good there, honestly. Because then, what card would I place? It would have to be one of these. Oh, we'll see. We'll find it. That is not good. I don't want to close off another one. Ooh. There. Okay, that's not... I mean, yes, but it won't be closed off, which is not good. Which means this should have been moved. That's also not... I can't move it. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll put this one onto the discard pile. Yeah. Oh no, maybe I don't put this one on. Maybe I do that. I do that. And then I do... Okay. I could move that up there. But then I won't have any way to connect it. Another island. Do I want to end that? I think I have to end it. These are all... How many centers are there? I don't know. Okay, there's a center. That won't work. Will it? It won't work. Why won't it work? I guess I could do that. You know what I can do is move a card to another location. I don't have another location to move it to though. Take any card out of the discard pile. Remove a card and place it anywhere in the discard pile. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard a ship. And then take this and put it into the discard pile and play this one out. And I could do this one later. I can't do this one though. Let's see what I get. Oh dear. This is not good. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to use another ship, add this one to the discard pile, and then use another ship to play this one. I can take it from the discard pile, play it, which means then I'll have another island over there, which I will have to move this box then. I think I'm playing it okay. I don't want upside down pyramids. I'm gonna do that instead. Okay, so now I'll play this one. Okay, so now, whoa, I only have one card left in the discard pile. I mean, in the draw pile, which means that I kind of want to play these, and I want to take a card from the top of the discard pile, and I'll do that, and then I'll take another card from the discard pile. When does the game end? Have you gone through the entire deck? If it's perfectly complete, you win. I mean, it would be. Wouldn't it be? It would be. But what's perfectly complete? As in, I have to put down all these cards as well? And are these all pairs? That one's not. That one's not. Oh dear. Those are not. All this. That is not. Well, I guess I can play this. And then I'll have to take a card from the discard pile and play it, which would be. It would have to be that one. It's going to be either one of these. This one. But I have to play out all these cards, right? I am guessing. But then, okay. So I guess now we only have, we have even numbers? No, we have odd. I think I just lost. Because I can do this now. I did that. But that is gonna mess up. Yeah. I think I lost because I did not do this one right here. But like this one's fine. I can just put it here. This is the card that made me lose. So I should have done something like that. Or if I did... No, that's illegal. I would have had to do this like that. No, or I could do this way. I could do it this way. And then I wouldn't have been lost. Which I do have a ship for. So I did have two ships I could do. I don't know. But something, I think this is something like this for the solo game. Which is interesting. It's just an interesting like little puzzle. I think I want to try a two-handed solo. Because I think that's the real game here. Let's try this. We're gonna reshuffle all this. Welcome in, Maricanda. How are you doing? How many aluminum cans have you collected over the long weekend? With all the partying, I'm guessing there's a lot out on the streets. There. Ah! Okay, so I would need the other cards. Not been feeling the best, been inside recovery. Aw, yeah, the heat's horrible. Ah. Sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Did I almost do the whole out there? Oh my goodness, that's funny. Let's see if I do that. No, I can't do it now. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Plus, I was too hesitant. You almost did a magic trick, I know. Why did the co-workers stop driving in the HOV lane through the mountain? Because they all developed carpool tunnel syndrome. Ah! That's a good one, Mary Canada. Okay, so in the multiplayer game, you'll want to be the first to get both of your tokens into the beacon with a flag that matches the ship currently docked. There's one beacon and one ship for every 7 icons. How do you get both of them at the same time to the same beacon at the same dock? I'm gonna do blue and yellow. Mary Cannon says, y'all going to Gen Con in less than 28 days? Yes. But first, I'm going to Omaha Gaming Convention in 5 days. Which is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Place the start card. Oh, there it is. Center of the table. All the tokens are onto it. We're going to play a 2-player game of this. Two-handed solo. Shuffle the deck and deal 3 cards. So I'm guessing I shuffle all the decks together. I have too much to do, Mary Canada. Not because it's Nebraska, it's just because I have too much to do. And then this would be the ship deck. And I'm guessing I'm gonna shuffle these into here. Which means I have to shuffle a lot. Gears must be on the table or in play before it can be used. So you have to play a gear out before you can use it. If you want to play a train card, you can let it float anywhere until a legal spot appears. Interesting. And they automatically attach. That's interesting. Oh, but you can still build onto floating islands. That's interesting. That's not attached to all of the other ones. Once, any point during your turn, you may also play any beach card as a free action. But they have to have a place that they can go. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then whenever you play a card with an icon, you immediately draw again. You gain 1... Wait, whenever you play a card with an icon, you immediately draw again. Gain 1 extra card for playing a beacon, 2 for a ship. 1 by land, 2 by sea. Wait, do I flip the ship into it? The ships do go into here. Oh my goodness, okay. Wait, do we not have a starting ship? It does not say. Yeah, I guess we don't have a starting ship. There's a hand limit of 7, gear limit of 3 at the end of your turn. Ships replace ship. Okay. You move the pieces 1 card at a time. Portals are on the same space. You can freely move between them. Bridges is one space. Oh, you can sail on a ship. It just drops you off. You can sail the ship. So you can put your piece on the ship, use the ship to move away, but then it won't be docked. If both of your pieces are on the beacon that matches the ship, you win. Wait. But the ship is no longer... I guess it's still there? It doesn't have to be... Oh, it has to be the ship that's currently docked. Okay. That's interesting. And we start with, I'm guessing 3 cards. It doesn't tell me, actually. And it doesn't tell me how to... Oh, wait. I guess it's the same as a... No, that's a different one. I'm thinking I'm still drawing a card and playing a card, even though it actually doesn't say. Oh, no, it does say turn order. On your turns in order. It says turn order. It doesn't say action. I'm like, it's just gonna tell me what the turn order is. No, on your turn, you will draw 1 card, play 1 card. Optionally, move your pieces 1 space. And you can play a bonus piece. Okay. I was confused. I wish they didn't put the title of that as turn order. Instead, it should be on your turn. What do you do on your turn? Well, that's just me. And do we start with any cards? Oh, we do start with 3. Okay. Oh gosh, I cannot, for the life of me, shuffle today for some reason. There we go. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Ah! Dang it. There we go. Okay, I'm done shuffling. Everybody be shuffling. Okay, so we're gonna play a 2-handed solo game. 3. Okay. And we will see. I will just start here and I'll go back and forth. We'll use the panda to see whose turn it is. Okay. So I draw a card and I can play a card and optionally do a beach card. I could play this one. And I can move. I'll move one of my tokens. Am I moving only 1 token? One of your pieces of space. Okay, so that's those. And then it's their turn. Okay, draw a card. Oh, this is a beacon. But we don't have the yellow ship yet. Do I play the beacon? I don't play the beacon until I see the... Okay. So this will be blue and yellow. I have to also remember that too. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, the blue player has all of the things. I can play this upside down. There. That turn. Oh, we have the pink one, but it's a blue one. Do I want to... I don't want to end that, huh? Oh. But if I play one, I draw 1 card, 1 played. Okay. So maybe I do play this one, and then I draw an extra card. Okay. So now I have a hand size of 7. Okay. Let's draw one. Let's see if we get the portal. Oh! Action! Get lost. Move an opponent's piece 2 spaces or move both of their pieces 1 space each. So I play this out in front of me, and then the next turn I can use it. Okay, so then I take this one. Yes, I can just do this. Now, I can always just sail around, but there's nowhere to really sail right now. Let's see, and plus I don't have a ship. Oh, I'm getting another gear. Inflatable raft. When you move, your piece may travel from one beach card to any other beach card. So the gear is... the action is one-time use, or the gear is one-time use? The gear is multiple, actions are one-time use. That's pretty nice. I have an inflatable raft. By the way, whitewater rafting was really fun. If you're scared of that, you should definitely try it anyways. Action, trade hands. Trade your hand with that of an opponent. This is one of those times when you can get something for nothing. I have more cards than them. So that is a card I need to put out in front of me so I can use it in the future. Oh, and I haven't been moving. Maybe they should move over here. But that's okay. I am going to play... Let's close this off. Let's close this off. Do I want to close it off? Maybe I don't want to close it off. Let's place this one and now draw a card. Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay. We're seeing more of these. Maybe I can just place them out near me. And have my... Okay. Do another card. So I'm going to play that there. Move that. Back to the dock. Transport one piece belonging to any player, including yourself, back to the start card. Okay. I'll play that. And then I will move this piece. The ship's gonna sail over here. Can I sail over here? I don't know if I can sail over here. It just drops me off and sails away. Okay. And then the ship sails off into the discard pile. Okay. So then I guess I discard that ship. That's interesting. Because I want to be around there, but I'm hoping that I'll portal something over there. And then it's this person's turn. Draw a card. Draw two and use them. Set your hand aside, draw two cards, play both of them in any order you choose. I will play that out and have that action available to me in the future. Am I going to move? I'm going to move you here. Let's see. Shuffle hands. Gather all the cards from all players' hands, shuffle them together, and deal them out, starting with yourself. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. What should I do? When you move your piece, it can go from one beach to another. So I think I want to add a beach card. And I can play multiple beach cards for free, which is good. Well, maybe I'll play that one for free and do this one over here. And I'll draw a card. And I'll play this one for free. And I don't want to move. The same thing, the card counts as one item of gear that another player has in play. You don't have anything. It's something different each turn. That's pretty good though. Okay, so now it's their turn. Draw a card. There's the other portal. They don't... Well, maybe they do. Maybe they do want it there. And if I do a portal... Maybe you do want it there, and you put it here, and you move one of them here so that you can go back and forth. But you kind of wanted to have this... Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see where it turns up. You can play a beach card for free, but you don't have any... Oh, you do have a sideways beach card. Maybe you do that. This turn. Draw one. Golden Pyramid. When you draw at the start of turn, you get 1 extra turn. I definitely want to have that in the future. Do I want to move? I can move from one beach to another beach. Maybe I do. I move... Do I want to? Yeah, maybe I play this for free and do my movement from here to here. And then I'm closer to those beacons. Okay. Now it's this player's turn. We still haven't found the right ship for the beacons. Choose one item of gear of opponent that has the table and discard it. Oh. I think I'll play that, but I can't action it this turn. I gotta remember I have actions I can do too. Ah, there's a ship. There's the thing. Ooh. I will play this one out. And I will move this from one beach to another with my inflatable raft. Yeah. Okay. That's good. I think... Oh, that's a gear. I think they want to get rid of my inflatable raft. They're gonna... Oh, wait, they have to draw one first. Okay, they found another portal, which they might want to place right here. But first... Oh, but it doesn't matter. Huh. So maybe they do the portal here. And then this is a free action, and then that's one. Okay. Let's see. They don't have any gear. Gather all the cards, shuffle it, and deal. Or move an opponent's piece back 2 spaces. Or both of them 1 space each. I think I'll do... Move this one back 1, 3, and 2. And that goes away. And then one of them moves here. Okay. Hey Jason, happy Sunday. Yes, I hope everyone had a nice weekend. How are you? I'm doing fine. It's hot though. It's very hot. It is very hot. Very, very hot. Let's see. What do I want to do? I do want to get rid of... This is the yellow player. I'm playing this two-handed, so I want to get rid of the ship, but I can't get rid of the ship. Okay. So I think... I cannot play a card? Wait, I could do one of those actions. I'm just going to discard the inflatable raft. And then this will be my 1 movement. Thank goodness for AC, I know. All the Europeans that love AC. So I still have a golden pyramid. Oh, I should have been drawing 2 at the start of each of my turns. Draw 3 extra cards. If one of your pieces is on a beach card, we may move it to another beach card. Well, I'm just gonna win. It's gonna win. I'm going to play this out. And I'm going to move and I win because I have 2 on that. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. I think that was the 7 islands. Oh no, I need the start card. Ah! Ah! Where did it go? I've lost it. Hold on, I'll have to find it. Let's look at the start card. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so that's 7 islands from Looney Labs. Definitely more interesting at multiplayer. I think 2-player would just be more of a tug of war back and forth. But you might not get the cards to affect your opponent. But yeah, that was fun. Definitely less fluxy, but still has the hint of flux. It's a hint of flux game. Less fluxy than most other Flux games, of course, because they're Fluxes. But I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Still a Flux game. Very fun. But I like the tableau building. And it does have that luck of you could draw the right cards in order to get to the island, the beacon. And if you saw, a lot of my beacons came out early. So if your beacons come out late, you're gonna have a bigger tableau and more places to move, which is interesting as well. But that's 7 islands from Looney Lab Games. That one I liked. Very light Flux, because the ship depends on who you have out, and it really depends on the luck of the card draw of what comes out, whether or not you are going to have a short or a long game, and whether or not you're building out before you move. And then you can hold the ships or the beacons and then be in the right place to, like, boom boom, you know, put it out. And I don't think anyone would really want to put a ship out unless they had the beacon card, or the beacon card was already out, or unless they wanted to use the ship to move to the beacon. So that's very interesting. Definitely want to try it at a higher player count. I like that. It is for 2 to 4 players. Oh, I bought 69 this. It is for 1 to 4 players, I should say. 1 to 4 players. The solo game is definitely different. It's definitely more of just an island builder, but that was good. That was very good. Thank you, Looney Labs, for sending this to me. I like a card game. I do. They have a lot of good ones. So that is 7 islands from start to finish from Looney Labs. Okay, everybody. That's my stream. I am melting. I'm melting. We did a lot today. We went over the Gen Con preview list. We did the Roland Reggie mid-year board game tag, and we did 7 islands from start to finish, which is awesome. Okay, let's see. The only board gamer I see is TNT Tabletop. Right? Right, everybody? Oh, by the way, just to show off, this is my little card that I made during 4th of July. And the little, what do you call it? Here we go. Oh no! I did mess that up. Oh wait, it can pop back in. There we go. I'll add a little glue to that. But the little hummingbird will move. See? I was supposed to do something where, like, if you... It's too small. It's too small. But it's a little card that I have made yesterday. Cosmic beam from start to finish. Sweet Love says, go get some cool air and drinks. Yes. My poor coffee. It's a cold coffee, but it's now lukewarm coffee. DeWalt says, cool off. Yeah. You too, everybody. You too, everyone. Stay hydrated as well. Because that is very easy to do, to dehydrate during the heat. Okay, so next week's going to be a short stream week because I will be at the Omaha Gaming Convention in Nebraska. I'll be demoing layers. I'm hoping to play other games. I do know how to teach other games, so if you need me to teach you a different game, also let me know. I have my new stickers with me, but on Tuesday it'll be another Panda variety show because I don't know what I'm doing. But most likely we'll play a game or two on BGA and I'll do some unboxing. Oh, Roland Reggie! Rating right at the end, my friend. Hello, Rock. You were playing some Stardew Valley? Good to see you, friend. If you don't know Roland with Raw, board game, video game variety streamer, loves wrestling. Hi and bye. I know. But I hope you will come back on Tuesday, because then I'll be off to the Omaha Gaming Convention, and we'll chit chat and we'll finish up some Gen Con prep as well. But after Omaha, I will have a full week of streaming before San Diego Comic-Con and Gen Con, so that'd be good. And then it'll be two cons in a row. I'll be home on Monday only. But come back Tuesday, let's play a game together, let's unbox some games, let's talk about games and food, as always. And we're gonna raid into TNT Tabletop, I do believe. That's the only board gamer that I see. Rock says, I do love wrestling. Looking forward to the wrestling event at Gen Con. Should be interesting. Is that with Pandasaurus? I did not get a invite to that, but is that with Pandasaurus games? Is what I heard. And TNT Tabletop's playing Shadows of Brimstone. It is intended for more mature audiences because of that, so be aware of that. Yes, Pandasaurus, super interesting. I wasn't invited, so I don't know about it. Hopefully you're going, right? Well, I would hope that Pandasaurus is making a wrestling game to do a wrestling event. If it's blow up Pandasaurus's like T-Rex, blow up T-Rex costumes with pandas on ears on it, and they're wrestling, I need to be at that. But if it's like a regular wrestling event, I don't know if I need to be at that. Y'all know what I mean, right? Like, oh, those T-Rex races. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun. But it'd be way too hot at Gen Con. Wrestling game announcement. Yeah, that would be really fun for you. Okay, everybody, please say hi to TNT Tabletop. Thank you all for joining me on this warm Sunday. I hope you all stay safe. How'd your pets after all the fireworks? Stay cool, stay hydrated, are taking care of each other. If there was a lot of fireworks, make sure that you have some air filters or close your windows, just because that's a lot of stuff in the air. And I care about y'all, and I hope you stay healthy, okay? Until I see you at the next con. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rock. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye!